There was no need for them to take him into ICE detention. He was already on electronic monitoring from the U.S. Marshal Service and basically on house arrest. We asked the ICE officer what the reason for his detention was. The ICE officer didn't answer. The ICE officer stated that he'll be taken to a detention center. We asked the ICE officer which detention center. The ICE officer said that they weren't able to say.
It began like any other immigration raid, but within seconds, the arrest of a Florida man turned into a viral spectacle that now has millions talking. As ICE officers moved in to detain Kilmar Abrego Garcia, he shouted just 2 words, "The government is corrupt."
Dios está con nosotros. Dios nunca nos dejará. Independientemente lo que pase hoy,
regardless of what happens here today,
con ICE, prométenme esto,
in my ICE checking, promise me this,
que seguirán luchando, orando, creyendo en la dignidad y la libertad, no solo para mí, para todos.
A defiant outburst that not only stunned bystanders but also set social media ablaze, forcing the nation to reckon with deep divisions over immigration, law enforcement, and freedom of speech. The Department of Homeland Security shared a video of him shuffling through the ICE field office in the moments after he was detained. "He doesn't belong here. He won't be staying here. America is a safer nation without this MS-13 gangbanger in it. Good riddance," DHS wrote alongside the footage. The clip quickly exploded online after Abrego Garcia, who was released from a Tennessee jail last week as he awaits trial on human smuggling charges, uttered, "It's a corrupt government," as an ICE agent led him away. Kilmar is nothing but a petulant child. One person reacted on X. Others were quick to point out the absolute irony of him slamming the Trump administration. "So corrupt he still wants to stay here," one X-user wrote. "He has the gall to mutter, 'corrupt government.' Criminals don't get to call anyone else corrupt," another raged. Abrego Garcia's arrest comes after the Trump administration mistakenly shipped him off to his native El Salvador back in June. He was subsequently brought back to face criminal charges of transporting migrants living in the U.S. illegally, tied to a 2022 traffic stop during which the construction worker was pulled over on a Tennessee highway with 8 passengers in the car, but no luggage. Abrego Garcia, who has insisted he's not a gangbanger, has pleaded not guilty to the charges and was released on bond last Friday. His lawyers have claimed U.S. officials offered to send him to Costa Rica in exchange for a guilty plea, or risk being deported to Uganda. They're holding Costa Rica as a carrot and using Uganda as a stick, his lawyer Simon Sandoval-Maschenberg said. They're weaponizing the immigration system in a way that's completely unconstitutional. The feds detained him again at the ICE office in Baltimore after reporting for a scheduled interview on Monday. He has since been sent to a detention facility in Virginia. Today, ICE law enforcement arrested Kilmar Abrego Garcia and are processing him for deportation, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said. President Trump is not going to allow this illegal alien, who is an MS-13 gang member, human trafficker, serial domestic abuser, and child predator to terrorize American citizens any longer. His lawyers quickly filed a lawsuit seeking an order for him not to be deported anywhere unless he has had the chance to contest being sent there. During a court hearing on Monday afternoon, U.S. District Judge Paula Zinis said she planned to hold additional court proceedings on the administration's plan to deport him to Uganda. The judge barred the government from removing him until such a hearing could be held. If deported, Sandoval-Maschenberg has argued they need assurances that Abrego Garcia won't be sent back to El Salvador amid fears of persecution. "We don't know if Uganda will even let him walk around freely in Kampala or whether he'll be inside of a Ugandan jail cell," Sandoval-Maschenberg said. The lawyer said Abrego Garcia had notified the U.S. government he would be willing to accept deportation to Costa Rica since the country had said it would provide him with refugee status. He didn't say whether he'd agree to plead guilty to the criminal charges he's facing. What began as a routine ICE arrest has exploded into a viral flashpoint, drawing battle lines between those who see Garcia as a dangerous criminal and those who see him as a whistleblower against systemic abuse. His cry of corruption may not save him from deportation, but it has exposed just how polarized America remains on issues of immigration, law enforcement, and trust in government institutions. In the end, Garcia's fate will likely be decided in court, but the court of public opinion has already delivered its verdict. One man's arrest has become a rallying cry, and the debate it sparked is far from over. My question: do you think Kilmar Garcia was speaking the truth about corruption, or just trying to save himself? Leave your answers in the comments section. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification option for more updates on true crime stories around the world. And don't forget to like and share. Thanks.